I worked night shifts in the hospital for years. It's a massive, aging building, with parts that haven't been renovated since the 1960s. But until last week, I never knew there was a room down in the basement that doesn't exist on any map. This story isn't a warning, it's a confession, because I think something followed me home. Subscribe now to Evil Advice for more stories like this. Before they find you too, it started when I was transporting a patient late one night. I took the service elevator down to the morgue level, but the elevator didn't stop. Instead, it went one level deeper. B1, B2, B3. There's no B3. The light inside the elevator flickered red. Then it opened. The hallway was pitch dust on the floor, no sound. The lights above were still the old gas lamps, but they weren't on. But I stepped out. Down the hallway, I saw a single heavy door made of iron. No labels, no exit signs. It had an old-school keyhole and smelled like rust and bleach. I opened it, and inside was a perfectly clean modern hospital room. There was no equipment, no bed, just a white leather chair facing a blank wall, and a mirror on the ceiling. I stood there for maybe 5 seconds, but when I turned around, the door was gone. I wasn't alone. In the corner, behind where the door had been, a figure stood. It was a man wearing a patient gown, tall, pale, no hair, and no eyes, just smooth skin stretched over his soul. He didn't move, but every time I blinked, he was closer, until I blinked again, and he was right in front of me. He whispered one word into my ear. Trade. I blacked out. I woke up in the real basement, back on B1, lying next to the morgue doors. Security said the elevator had been stuck for 12 minutes, but when I checked the camera footage later, I wasn't alone in the lift. Something tall and blinking too fast was standing behind me the whole time. Since that night, mirrors don't reflect me properly. I hear elevator dings in my apartment. I live on the second floor, no lift. And 2 nights ago, I found a white leather chair in my living room, facing the wall, with a mirror above it. If you ever work in a hospital and the elevator takes you somewhere off the map, don't step out, don't look back. And whatever you do, never say yes to the man in white. Like, subscribe, and drop your thoughts below. Evil Advice brings you horror stories from places no one dares to go, until it is too late.